having a good day? Are you having a good day? You know what? I think we're going to use this one again. Even though it stops randomly, I think we're going to use this one again. Yeah. So only going to do probably about, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. But can't do it in this bracelet. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And I am not going to do it in this bracelet. All right. I could have had this done beforehand, right? So I'm going to start using a lot of bracelets that still have the tags on them for a reason. I know that a lot of you guys would love bracelets. I know that a lot of you guys need some new ones. And like I said, we may have bought a lot of them. I don't know if I like that sound or not. That's what we're going with. So, it is what it is. I don't like that one. I do kind of like that one. Okay, it is what it is. All right. All right. All right. All right. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting day. So, I'm going to start just pulling bracelets out and wearing them while I do Reiki. And yeah, I missed the crab. What crab did I miss? But in the meantime, we're going to do a little bit of Reiki. 15, 20, 30 minutes. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to do some Yule rebirth readings. Okay. So do you need to know what winter is changing for you? Do you need to know like what as far as Yule goes, what as far as winter and rebirth goes, what is it that you need to focus on? Now, be ready because some of these might not be what you want to hear. But in the meantime, yeah, that should be louder. Should be louder. All right. Breathe. Ready? Big breath. Big breath. To do me a favor, while you're watching me, hit the likes, make a comment, whatever. Because of me duetting that video the other day and getting a violation for unoriginal content, I am effectively shadow banned. So if you guys could help a girl out, I would appreciate it. It's pissed me off. I can't even appeal it, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Breathe. Thank you, Miss Daisy. We are not going to clear the chakras. You'll kind of have to wait till Monday. I know what it is that I don't like about these, and I think we need to do this. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Yeah. this bracelet. All right, bye. Told you it has weird breaks in this playlist. I don't know why. This one sleeve. Joy, I totally forgot to send you an email. I mean, not so much that I forgot, but I forgot. Does that make sense? I want you to just breathe, okay? Dude, it's so many emails. So many emails. Okay, that's funny. I'm glad I picked that one. That's funny. Okay, that one's badass. That one's badass. Everybody is sick right now, guys, so just be careful. This one fucking sleeve, we're gonna fix it. I can't do this. We're gonna old school roll it, because I can't. Jacking my style, man. You're fucking me up, man. And then I'm going to forget that I rolled it up later. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck's wrong? Just breathe. Just breathe. Okay? Well, I'm so glad that I came up on the For You page. I appreciate it. So for those of you guys asking what this is, first of all, and roll up that other sleeve. Reiki is an energy healing art form. A lot of you guys are used to the nice, calm, normal Reiki on here. I have been a master teacher since 2014. I am a master teacher or grandmaster in 9 different forms, including my own, which has a lot of other things in it, such as you'll notice some of the things I'm doing with my hands. This is to help get rid of the bullshit. Dragon Bodhi. Ah! It's to help kind of just energetically beat all of the bullshit out. This also works good for spicy brains. This has a weird playlist and it just randomly stops. Just so you guys know, but I like the songs in it, so we're gonna use it. All right. What do you need to let go of from today? What do you need to let go of from today? So for those of you guys that see how I'm holding my hands right here, my thumb on top of my middle finger, this is a mudra to help you release negativity. You can do this on your own. You might have to push your finger up there a little bit. I've been doing this long enough I can just do it, but thank you guys for all the dragons. Shut the face. Shut the face. Take you to the stars. Thank you, Miss Raven. Probably only going to go about 10 more minutes and then I'll start reads. So, just saying. Breathing. Yeah. Big breath. Breathe in. Yeah. Guys, just so you know, as the trolls come in, just ignore the trolls. Trolls need love too. Some keyboard warriors just hurt people trying to hurt people. So, we love you, trolls. Thank you for pushing me up in the For You page. Old gods love you, sweetie. Just breathe. Glad your head is clear. Glad I could help. For those of you guys who are asking why you drink water, Reiki moves energy in the body. To be able to get rid of that easier, faster, etc., water helps. Just like with acupressure, acupuncture, water helps to get rid of the bullshit, okay? Appreciate you. Damn, I think I just missed the blue Bodie. Man, I wish I could get her to go live with me. I've heard she's like really cool. But I did hear also that, you know, she tends to curse people that scam her. I don't know. I must be super cool, man. Oh my God, I can't believe she has that many followers. That's insane. Do you know that that is more than the population of Tulsa, Oklahoma? Do you know that is more than the population of Atlanta, Georgia? Isn't that insane to think about? So, my arms are a little rubbery. I'm not going too long tonight. I went a full 30 minutes. Been like moving stuff, lifting stuff up and down today. But yeah, someone pointed out to me, check this out. Hey Siri, what is the population of Tulsa, Oklahoma? $413,066. Hey Siri, what is the population of Atlanta, Georgia? $498,715. Is that not insane to think that there are people on this app that have as many followers as those two cities combined? Think about that. Think about that. Hey Siri, what's the population of Houston, Texas? Now that one, that is 2 million something. I'm not that cool. But think about it. Think about it. That's insanity. It's insanity. So, we're going to do some reads this evening. I'll answer some questions when I can. But I'm going to start wearing some bracelets that have, that one just went in the floor, that still have tags on them. And then these will be listed for sale in the shop here in a week or so. Yeah. I'm glad I could help you guys with some Reiki this evening. That makes me really, really happy. For those of you guys asking about where to find me if TikTok does go away, if TikTok does go away, YouTube will be where the majority of my videos and lives will be. Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Follow me everywhere. Okay? Follow your favorite creators everywhere. I personally don't think that TikTok is going anywhere. And I don't think that TikTok is going anywhere because they realized during the last few months how easy it is to buy ads on here. How easy it is to manipulate creators to do whatever you want. So I don't think it's going anywhere. I really don't think it's going anywhere. You know, I do have a Twitch. I forget about it. I do have a Twitch and I forget about it. So yeah. If I have worn the bracelets, 100% they are infused. Somebody asked if that wears me out. Physically, sometimes yes. But energetically, no. No. Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. So. Of course you can message the shop about that. Yes, absolutely. Miss Kaylee Gilbert is first this evening. So here's the thing. These Rebirth reads, I did them last year and I decided to do them again this year. These are not just to find out, you know, if somebody's fucking with you. These are not just to find out if I need to turn the fan on because I'm about to die. It does, I get really overheated a little bit. These are to find out where you need to shift, where you need to change for 2025. It's like a cheat sheet of what the universe has in store for you, if that makes sense. It's not always some of the things you want to hear. Sometimes it is the universe calling you out on your bullshit, just so you know. Just so you know. For those of you guys that are new to following me, on Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30, I go live. I have kept this schedule for next April. Next April will be 5 years that I have kept. That is insane. In April, it'll be 5 years since I have gone live twice a week with a full Reiki session. Just saying. 5 years. Think about that. 5 years. All right, Miss Kaylee Gilbert. If you guys miss your read, if you fall asleep or whatever, no worries. I will put these on YouTube for you. I am always live Monday and Thursday at 8:30. I was not live this Thursday. It's last Thursday. Just like y'all, I've been sick as shit. I've been sick as shit. So yeah, sick as shit. I know that a lot of you guys have been really, really sick. I posted a video on my page. It is a simmer pot recipe. The first 3 ingredients in that are spices that you have in your cabinet. I guarantee you. They're spices you have in your cabinet. All you got to do is put them in a pot with some water on your stove and let them, like, get it to a boil and let it simmer throughout your house for the day. It's really funny. This morning, I have that simmer pot that I made in that video still kind of going. You can use it for about 5-6 days, sometimes a week, depending on the ingredients in there. And just add water, restart it. The recipe that is on my page, the latest simmer pot recipe, if you put all of those ingredients in there, fresh patchouli or dried patchouli works much better than oil, but that will clear your fucking face out. I just want you to know. We had it going earlier, and almost everybody in the house, Nicole's here visiting. Well, Kay didn't really say anything. She was asleep. But me and Nicole both. Stuff everywhere. I'm just letting you know. If you need to clear some shit out of your lungs, if you have kids that you can't really get to take medicine, if everybody in the house is kind of sick or whatever, that recipe will help you. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. All it has to do is kind of just simmer. You know how it is when you walk in a house and somebody is cooking and you're like, oh God, that smells delicious. That smells really good. Okay, it smells really good. It will help to clear all of this junky shit out. But be prepared, because it will clear all that junky shit out of your head, all the snot, like it's gross. It's gross. But if you have little babies, if you have animals that aren't feeling good, if you have toddlers that refuse to take medicine, if you have spouses that refuse to take medicine, get that bitch going. Get that bitch going. Okay? The recipe is on my page, so if you just click on me right there, go to my page, it's literally like the second or third video down. You'll find it. Just saying. All right, Miss Kaylee Poo. I've got your cards drawn. They're sitting right here in front. Just saying. All right. So, looks like Miss Kaylee about to go through a shift this winter. You have redemption, purification. What's up, Miss Gail? And deliverance. Okay, so let's talk about this. So let's talk about this redemption card first. What Yule is bringing. This right here speaks about motivation, where maybe you had a lot of motivation with school, with sports, with like all of these things going on, and that motivation has kind of died off for something. We all go through this, but yours has been interesting because there's not really a reason why your motivation is kind of doing this. There's not really a reason why all of these amazing things that you've always loved to do and you're really good at, you just don't want to do them. Like, you just don't want to do them. Something within you in here has been holding you back. It's not anything anybody's done. It's not anybody around you speaking ill about you. It's just something in here that you've been holding yourself back. When this redemption pops up, it's almost a night and day difference. I think your mom is probably going to be frustrated at all the energy that suddenly you're exuding again. But this is like a focused energy. This isn't the ADHD has ADHD energy with stuff everywhere. This is a crazy focused energy. When that energy shifts, you're going to go through a purge phase. So I would not be surprised if over, the New Year, winter break, etc., you're going through your closet, you're going through shoes, you're going through old things that even if they still fit you, maybe you're like, I am never going to wear this. Like, this is not me anymore. I am going to recommend, like, don't throw your whole closet out. Okay? Don't give me the whole closet. But this is going to be a huge purification for you. It would not surprise me to see you go through a shift in how you cut your hair, how you fix your hair, how you present yourself to other people. This is a big, massive shift. This one, though, we're going to talk about this one. This is a very, very powerful card, and this is a deliverance card. Yule is going to be a fantastic holiday for you because this is all about you stepping into who you're supposed to be. This is all about a deliverance from not just this, whatever this is in here that's been holding you back, but this is a deliverance from, I have a feeling that it's a lot of negative self-talk. I can't even fathom being a kid today. I can't even fathom being a teenager today. Kids are mean as fuck. Kids have always been mean as fuck. But kids today are mean as fuck. The world is mean as fuck. So that self-talk that we get in here where it tells us how, oh, well, you just suck at this. Like, why are you even trying? You're terrible. You're fat. You're too thin. You're ugly. You're not pretty enough. All of those things that go through adults' heads, go through kids' heads even harder. Because they're trying to find where they fit in the world. And the world now, instead of, when baby boomers were younger, there were like certain paths you could take. You know what I mean? There were certain paths you could take. And even when us Gen X's, when we were younger, there were still just certain paths, especially if you were a girl, especially if you were a minority. There was like certain paths. With the internet, it has opened up the entire world to everyone. It has opened up so much more of the world to you guys that are younger, you millennials, you Gen Zs, that you guys have access to things that have always been there, but we didn't know about until the internet blew up, until social media blew up. So this is a deliverance for you, Kaylee, of this negative bullshit in here. This is a redemption, a purification, and a deliverance. This is almost a night and day change of who you are. And here's the thing. When this happens, it's going to be over a few, I'm going to say probably about a week and a half period of you waking up every day just feeling different. Like, why do I feel different? Why do I feel different? Why do I feel different? And at first, the energy shift is going to be great. But towards the end of that first week and towards that second week, it's hard because you're breaking all of these old habits. So even though this is an energy shift and this is kind of a rebirth, a level up for you, those old habits pop back in. This is why you see people that say, you know, I'm going to start meditating every day. And they do great for a week. They do great for a week. They do okay the second week. And then they're like, well, yeah, but I really need to get to work early today. Or, well, I just didn't wake up in time. I slept through my alarm. I needed to sleep more than I need meditation. And then that starts to wane off. So you're going to have to really have a hardcore Kaylee mindset that this is the energy I want. This is who I want to be. This is where I want to go. And you're going to really, really have to stick with that. Because this right here is going to catapult you forward past other people that have been causes of that naysaying voice up there. When you're born, you have the same opportunities as everyone else. As we get older, we let other people dictate sometimes what those possibilities are. While boys are mean to each other physically, little girls are biatches. Some of the things that I've heard said to my kid, to Kay when she was younger, and I know damn well some of the things that have been said to your daughters, if an adult said that to another adult, they would get taco punched. Like somebody would straight up go to jail. So those things end up sticking in our heads that we're not good enough. But here's the thing. And I am being partial and I am being biased here, okay? I have seen so much in the last 10 years. I've worked with kids, I've taught teenagers, etc. The parents that raise their kids in a spiritual manner, that give them the freedom to look at life, that give them the freedom to look at what they actually want to do when they're an adult, and give them all the encouragement that they need, those kids have so many more opportunities than people that are locked in a singular mindset. And Kaylee, I want you to think about this, okay? You have more opportunities right now than anybody else around you. You have a parent that is appreciating life and appreciating the world and encouraging you to appreciate the world and to be Kaylee, not someone else. There's never ever going to be anybody else like Kaylee, ever. You might see people that look similar to you. They like some of the same things you like, but they're never going to be you. And I'm going to tell you a secret. All of these little girls that are mean to you, all of these little girls that seem to be cool in school and they'll be cool in high school and so on, when you go back for your 10-year reunion, they won't be cool. My daughter realized this year in college that everybody starts over. As soon as you get out of school, that slate is wiped clean. No one gives a fuck how long you were a cheerleader. No one gives a fuck how long you played football. No one gives a fuck if your mom is the principal's, if your dad's the principal. No one gives a fuck if your mom is the lunch lady. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. When you go to college, when you get a job, no one gives a fuck. My kid ran into one of the very popular girls that was in her high school in the elevator at college. And the girl said hi to her. The girl was nice to my kid in school, so it wasn't like a bully thing. But she could tell this girl was like super nervous. And my kid had this epiphany of, no one knows that she was like a cheerleader and really popular. No. No one knows. No one gives a fuck. Bills don't give a fuck. Electric bills, your car payment, rent, nobody gives a fuck. And I guarantee you, because every single adult that is in here that was bullied in high school, that went to a high school reunion, saw the very people that bullied them stuck in a dead end spot. Keep that in mind. Be Kaylee. Be an amazing, epic, badass adult. Be a badass teenager. And if other little girls are saying mean shit, if other girls are telling you you're not good enough, you just smile and say thank you. Because those are the exact little girls that end up in dead-end jobs that are super miserable, that are married to the quarterback or whoever, who now has a beer belly the size of a Toyota pickup, and his hairline is down here, and he drinks alcohol and is a dick every single fucking night. While you are out gallivanting the world and doing epic shit and being happy. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Miss Raven. You're welcome, sweet pea. And I know a lady. I mean, I know this one lady that she kind of likes to put people in jars, especially when they're mean to people. Just saying. Just saying. Well, Kate, I will pull that and put it on a video, okay? I'll pull it and put it on a video. How about that? Because I feel like probably a lot of kids need to hear that. Y'all, we go for way too long letting other people dictate who we should be. Whether it's a boyfriend, a girlfriend, parents, family, whatever. We go for way too long letting other people dictate how we should wear our clothes, how we should wear our hair. And you know what? It's really funny. I want you to look at any musician right now. The ones that you see all over social media. Nicki Minaj is one of my favorite people to talk about in this way. When Nicki Minaj first started, you loved her, you hated her. She had crazy colored wigs. She wore super high heels. She was very bold and brazen with what she said. And people would run her down all the time. Oh my God, that color yellow looks terrible on her. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, right? That woman is brilliant in her marketing. Because the more people hated on her, the more outrageous she got. And now, everyone wants to work with her. I want you guys to look at people that are wildly successful in the entertainment business, whether it's acting, whether it's music, whatever. The people that are wildly successful are not the people that fell in line and put the cog in the wheel on the conveyor belt. The people that are wildly successful and the people that are happy. You can put the cog in the wheel on the conveyor belt and be happy. Those are the people that don't fall in line with what everybody else says they should do. If I fell in line with what everybody else said I should do, I would still be in a marriage that made me miserable, where when I was 30, I looked like I was 50, and I would be sitting there wasting away, hating life, and probably had a heart attack or a bunch of seizures and passed away before I was 55. I'm just saying, be happy. Be happy. You may get other lives after this, but you're not going to remember the one you're in now. Be happy. Explore. Go do things. Go eat someplace else beside McDonald's. Drive around. Go to a different park. You don't have to gallivant across the country. Read books. Learn. Cut your hair off. Color your hair some insane fucking color. Pierce your fucking lip. Tattoo yourself. Do things. One of the reasons in 2023 that I went to my tattoo artist every single month, except for the month I got COVID in September, and finished sleeves, shoulder caps, my back, was because someone told me that sleeves on a woman looked like prison trash. Because I said on my bucket list was to have sleeves. I've always wanted tattoo sleeves. Always. I think they're fucking cool. I see women with sleeves and I'm like, God damn, it's fucking gorgeous. Because that's what made me happy. And I was told it was prison trash. It's prison trash tattoos. Why would you want to do that? Okay, well, I have adult money. And the more that they told me, oh, you'd be so much prettier if you didn't shave your head. Bitch, watch me. Let me have a shield maiden cut. The more that they told me, you'd be so much prettier if you didn't dye your hair. My hair has been a blonde to blue fade since 2013. The more that they told me, why are you wearing fake eyelashes? Bitch, I like eyelashes. I will wear fake eyelashes until I die. And then my ghost will wear fake eyelashes. The big bitches. Want caterpillars on my fucking face with glitter. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care how you think I look. I'm vain as fuck and I'm fine saying it. And if I want to wear mint green eyeshadow and big fucking eyelashes and have blue hair and sleeves and all kinds of weird shit, oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And if that's how you guys want, fucking do it. Make yourself happy. If you want the cute little bob, if you're one of those stupid bitches that looks so cute in like the little tiny sundresses, I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. But if you want to dress in 90 layers and look like the hippie trash fire queen, fucking do it. Stop letting people tell you how to dress. Stop letting people tell you how to wear your hair. Stop letting people tell you what you should do to be happy. Fuck those people. Are they happy? Just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. They're not living your life. They're not paying your bills. You are. You are. It's a little different if you're still like 12, and you live under mom and dad's roof. It's a little tiny bit different. But when you're an adult, I'm just saying what I'm saying. Somebody needed to hear that because I felt the need to go off on a soapbox about it. So somebody needed to hear it. All right. Miss Raven, save me from my rant. Ready? All right. So you start off with guilt, and then seduction, and then curiosity. So let's talk about this. I don't know what this guilt is that you've been carrying with you, but it's going to come to a head around Yule. So Yule traditionally lasts for 14 days. It starts on the 21st. I would say between the 21st and New Year's, this guilt that you've been carrying for some reason is going to come to a head. So I would expect this fan to have to go down because I'll be freezing. I would expect that during that time, you're probably going to have an intense shadow work, dark night of the soul. The reason that you've been carrying this guilt around so long is like a trifecta. Okay? Because it's like a triangle. You feel bad because something happened that you couldn't control. It was nothing you did. It was nothing you could control. But you are carrying that guilt around. That guilt then turns into overcompensating, either trying to help other people, yourself, whoever else is involved, whatever it is. It turns into this overcompensating. And then that in turn comes over here and turns into being overwhelmed because you take on way too much stuff. And then when you're overwhelmed, it goes right back into guilt because you can't do a lot of the things that you know you should be doing because you're in this fucking triangle. You're in this triangle. When we are in something like that, and when this guilt comes to a head, that's when we have that breakdown moment in the bathroom. That's when we're laying in the bathroom floor and we're crying and we just want to hug our dogs and we just want to croak because all of this is too much. I can't handle it anymore. And we have that moment of realization. You know that you can't control that. You know that it wasn't your fault. And you realize why that guilt seeped in so deep and why it kept festering, why it kept going on that fucking cycle. And you have in this epiphany moment, this kind of like sit up straight and look around and go, why in the fuck did I ever allow that to make me feel guilty? And when that hits, then this over here hits where you go, sorry, Miss Raven had a Dr. Love and stuff come in that I had to do the blocky with. Then you go, oh my God, I have been doing blah, 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 because I felt guilty. And so I've been doing this. And then you go, oh my God, I've been overcompensating, trying to, like, you start to work backwards of, holy shit, this is why I'm doing all of this. And when that happens, it's like a break in the waves. You know what I mean? Like when the sea is parted and you can walk across. This is interesting. This is not seduction in the way that probably most of you thought. Seduction comes in many forms. A lot of times when you go through something guilty like this, or not guilty, but with this a guilt and this craziness that piles on top of it, and then suddenly you are free of it, the seduction is there to completely take off the other way. The seduction is also there to fall right back into that guilty triangle that you've been in for so long, because that's comfortable. You've been doing it so long, it's comfortable. So you're going to have a decision that you have to make around the first of the year. I would say probably a couple days after the first of the year of, do you go the other way? Do you be different? Do you change? Do you shift? Do you leave all of that guilt behind? Or do you slide back into that guilt? Change is hard. Change means giving up a lot of the things that you have had that make you comfortable, that make you want to stay in one place. But going back into this guilt is hard too. You already know how it felt to be overwhelmed, how it felt to overcompensate, and how it felt to beat yourself up every single fucking night about this. So you're going to have a really intense decision to make. Both of them are really, really seductive. Okay? This curiosity. I'm just going to say that I have faith in you that you're going to choose to change. You're going to choose to be different. You're not going to choose to slide back into that same triangle of bullshit that you've been in for so long. The curiosity, though, this comes after this major change and this major shift. This comes after the first of the year as well. It's already starting to grow. This has really nothing to do with this, but everything to do with this. Okay? this is a curiosity, something that's popped in your head and it's just there all the time. Whether this is like going back to school, switching jobs, moving, some book you want to read. Like it's just an interesting curiosity that maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, maybe a month ago, you were like, hell no. No. You weren't open to this curiosity. Now, however, it's always right here. It's that curiosity is going to start building more and more and more and more. And then after the first of the year, after this guilt breaks, after you make this decision, this is why I say that I have faith in you that you'll choose the change aspect. Notice that this is Pandora with the curiosity. We all kind of at least know the tale of Pandora's box, even a little bit, right? We understand. We see Pandora, when we hear the name Pandora, we think Pandora's box, we know it's not really good, right? But it's great at the same time. This curiosity is going to build and build and build and build until you finally take the reins. This is like having a brand new car that you're afraid to drive because of what could maybe someday almost maybe possibly happen. Just saying. If someone gave you a brand new Corvette, has 2 miles on it, full tank of gas, they even gave you a gas card for a whole year, would you drive the fuck out of that Corvette, or would it sit in your driveway? Would it sit in the garage, hoping that nothing ever happened to that car? That is Pandora's box. That's Pandora's box. Does that make sense, Miss Raven? Stop overthinking it, guys. Stop overthinking it. Those of you guys that are like, what about insurance? What? Stop overthinking it. What would you do? Just saying. Just saying. You're welcome so much. All right. Miss Tanya Lampman, you ready? It's a lot, Tanya. Well, ready? You have wrath, destruction, and trust. All three of these go together, my dear, but let's talk. You, Sugarfoot, are stagnant. When we're stagnant and the universe has other plans for us to not be stagnant, and yet we go, yeah, but, you know, like I like living here and I like this job and, you know, I just go in and do my job and go home. And, you know, you rationalize why you want to stay stagnant. And it's not even because it's comfortable. It's because you get so wound up in the stagnation. You hate being stagnant. You hate being stuck. And this right here, this wrath, this anger starts to build up every single day. And so it pops up in weird little ways. Maybe you've never really had road rage before, but someone 2 miles up turns weird. And you're like, you motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, I don't know where that came from. You're at the grocery store. Never ever before have you given a shit if they're out of the white bread that you want. You just pick a different kind of white bread because white bread is fucking white bread. But today, this wrath comes out and you are livid. And then that starts to morph into bigger things. And this wrath starts to kind of eat up every bit of you inside, because you know damn well if you let all of the wrath out, you don't look good in orange or stripes. And you know damn well that you like having some freedom. So prison is not an option. That wrath comes to a head when destruction happens with that stagnant ass energy. You have a choice when it comes to this destruction. Okay? Yule is going to bring you a big, huge choice. Destruction is never, ever comfortable. Never. It might feel good in the moment to go break a whole bunch of glasses. It might feel good in the moment to key someone's car. It might feel good in the moment with that revenge aspect of that wrath. But after the decision is made and you cannot undo that thing. If you were to take a glass and throw it on the floor because you're mad in that moment. Felt great in that moment, didn't it? It felt great in that moment to shatter that fucking glass on the floor, to hear it go ka-cha! But afterwards, when you realize that that was one of your favorite mugs and you can't replace it, and the person that gave it to you is gone, you get upset. But you can't undo that. You can't undo it. You can glue it back together if you can find all the pieces, but you cannot undo that. Change and destruction is uncomfortable. But change and destruction is also exactly what is needed to put you on the path you're supposed to be on. So if you're manifesting some humongous, massive change for yourself for next year, and I have a feeling you are, keep in mind that the universe has to do a lot of things to obliterate the obstacles that are standing in your way. And sometimes the obstacle standing in your way might be every single thing in your life at that moment. It might be a marriage. Maybe that marriage is already on the rocks. It might be a toxic job. It might be living in a house that you don't need to be in. It might be the group of friends you're hanging out with. It might be everything. It might be that every single thing you have built up to this point in life gets obliterated out of your path. That's where this comes in, this trust card. In 2019, and if you guys have followed me for any amount of time, I haven't talked about this in a very long time, but I feel like this right here is a key example of it. In 2019, I left a 15-year marriage. I walked away from a big house, from financial security. I walked away from friends. I walked away from family. I walked away from so much because I had to make the decision of letting this destruction happen. And it fucking sucked. Fucking sucked. Because not only did I walk away from all that stuff, everything else was also taken away. And I had to completely, I felt like, start over as an adult. If you had told me in those moments, in those lowest moments, that in just a couple of years, I would be financially stable. I would have an amazing place to live. I would have amazing friends around me. People that actually gave a shit if I lived or not. That I would have a night and day difference. Do you see what I'm saying? In some of those very low moments of the destruction, I would have called you a liar. I would have said, you know what? I'm going to call shenanigans. You're fucking lying. Now, the optimistic part of me would have been like, oh my God, please. But I would have called you a liar. When all this destruction happens, you have to have faith, for lack of a better term, in the universe, in where your path is going, in God, in Allah, in whoever, whatever you believe in. Every single one of us has something we believe in, even if it's you. Believe in you. Believe in where the universe needs you to go. Trust your gut. Be that weird motherfucker that goes, you know what? My gut told me that I needed to drive this way to work today, and I don't give a fuck that I'm 30 minutes late. I'll take the ride up. Be the weird motherfucker trusting your gut all the time. You have to trust in this process. It sucks and it's hard, but this is what Yule is bringing you. Yule is bringing you the opportunity to allow this destruction to start, to happen, and to finish. I am going to give you some homework, okay? I would recommend that you read some of the stories about the Hindu goddess Kali. While she is the mother of destruction, she is also the mother of time. She is the mother of the universe. She is rebirth. I am going to encourage you to read some of the tales about her, because I think that it's going to help you tremendously with what's coming. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm saying what I'm saying, Miss Tanya. Let's check this. Yup. So, Miss Chelsea Smart. You're so welcome, Miss Tanya. For those of you guys asking what deck I'm using, it is the Dark Goddess deck. I got this on Amazon in like 2020. I haven't looked to see if it's still there. I really probably need to go through and redo my Amazon favorites for you guys. Yeah. Because I can't find a wholesaler to carry that deck. I've tried. I absolutely love this deck. I absolutely love this deck. I love the silver of it. Yeah, I had to take some medicine a while ago for the beatus. So now my sugar's crashing. So unfortunately, some of you guys get a boba reading. Just saying. Good. I'm so glad it's still there. The thing I love too, and I'll show you guys in the book. This is a fantastic deck for you to use for yourself. It will call you on your bullshit though. What I love is that it will show you the card. It will show you her. They're all goddesses, okay? It will show you a little poem here. It will go through what the card means. It will go through kind of what it means for you. And then it goes through a little bit about that particular goddess. It gives you a little bit about that goddess. So I absolutely love how the book is laid out. A lot of times I don't really I don't really do much with the books themselves. Like, unless there's a term or a card, I'm like, the fuck is that? You know? And then sometimes I don't really want to believe that a card is telling me what it's telling me about myself, because I don't like to be called on my own bullshit. So I read the book and I'm like, bitch, it really is, you know. But this is a fantastic deck. It is a phenomenal deck. It's a phenomenal deck. All right, Miss Chelsea. The other thing I love about this deck is that the goddesses in here span every continent. And I love that there's actually a couple of goddesses in there from like ancient Samaria. Like, it's not just the mainstream goddesses that we all know about. There are some goddesses that I'm like, I think you left them out. You know, I think you left a few of them out. But I love the vast array of them. Okay? I love the vast array of them. All right. Miss Chelsea Poo. You have defense, secrecy, and transformation. Look at Pele. Look at that badassery right there. Like, look at that shit. Who doesn't want a volcano goddess on their side? I'm just saying. Who doesn't want badassery like that? I am terrified of lava. I don't know why. But that is a badass card. The artwork on these cards, phenomenal. All right, Miss Chelsea. You have been in a spot of continual defense. You feel like, and this is what Yule is kind of bringing you out of. You feel like you have continually been on the defensive. There's been no break. There's been no pause. There's been no breather. As soon as you feel like you're off the defensive here, you're on the defensive over here. And then you're on the defensive over here. Oh, and you're on the defensive here. And here, and here, and here, and here. You've been ping-ponging back and forth for all these defensive aspects over and over and over and over. Yule is putting a stop to that. Now, like I talked about earlier, it's easy to get comfortable with something. And when you're continually on the defensive, that is a constant fight or flight. Constant fight or flight. So when that stops, do not, well, I'm going to say do not, but it's going to be really hard. Don't allow yourself to get pulled into something else that triggers that fight or flight hormone because you're addicted to it. Okay? When this stops, when this wall is put into place of you continually being on the defensive, you can't let anyone know. You cannot let a fucking soul know that you are no longer on the defensive, that you are no longer eating off of all of that fight or flight hormone. Because when the secrecy card pops up, that your theme for Yule needs to be never announce. Say it with me. Never announce. There's a reason that I've been saying lately, we all know bitches be bitches. People will steal your ideas. People will do everything they can to undermine you. Family, friends, people that love you. People that love you. Bitches be bitches. Do not announce anything. Don't tell them that things are getting better. The term same old works fantastically well when you know damn well the person sitting across from you is doing everything they can to undermine you being better in life. To undermine you having the time, the effort, the energy to look for a better job, to get a better place to live, to buy a new car, a more reliable form of transportation. They're doing everything they can to keep you right there. When they say, oh my God, how are you doing? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Works fantastic. They don't need to know that the defenses have been, well, the constant need for defense has stopped. They don't need to know what your plans are as far as work, as far as going back to school, as far as bettering yourself. Fuck that person. And when you start giving less answers, and when people start thinking that maybe, just maybe, you're doing a lot better, and they start kind of trying to pry and figure out what's going on, you know, same old, same old. Very quickly, you're going to find out who it is that's been working against you. Very quickly, you're going to find out who it is that's been saying all the bad things and trying to keep you right there. Don't say a fucking word until this. When this transformation fully takes hold, it is like lava. A volcano is transformation. If you've never ever seen a lava field, hundreds of years, thousands of years in the future, it's transformation. Hawaii would not even be Hawaii if a volcano had not started sprouting up lava from the ocean floor. There would be no beautiful, amazing, glorious Hawaii. It wouldn't be there. It wouldn't exist. Transformation can take time. Transformation can be swift. Not a single motherfucker needs to know. Not a single fucker needs to know. And I feel like I need to reiterate this to you, Chelsea. Not even the people closest to you that you know actually love you and have your best interests in mind. Because all those motherfuckers that want to keep you under their thumb, all of the ones that want to wish you bad, all of the ones that want to cause you to still be in the shitty spot you're in, they're going to ask. They're going to ask the people closest to you. They're going to ask your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. They're going to ask all the people closest to you because you're not telling them. And your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, whoever, they don't understand. They don't think that that person is wishing you bad at all. That's your aunt so-and-so. That's your sister. That's whoever. It's your best friend. They're just worried about you. So I told them what was going on. Don't tell people shit. Don't tell people shit. See, Vlad agrees. Don't tell people shit. They don't need to know. At all. Until the transformation is done. When the transformation, even in the middle of the transformation, they don't need to know. Oh no, don't even tell your cats. Those bitches talk. Come on, you know that was funny. Vlad does. Vlad talks. Vlad's a talker. Don't tell people shit. Chelsea, this transformation coming with Yule is an amazing thing that you've needed for a hot minute. Be secretive about it. Be secretive about it. No one needs to know, girl. No one needs to know but you. Okay? Okay? Yes? Miss Kelley Allen is next. I'm going to sneak off to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to leave you unattended for like 2 minutes. Okay? Talk amongst yourselves. Nicely. I felt like I had to put that stipulation in there. Nicely. All right. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Look at Nicole. Look at Nicole. All right, Miss Kelley. You know what's really funny? So Nicole's here visiting, and I heard you bring Zeus up here and all the animals, you know. Zeus, you know what, when I come back in a next life, I want to be Zeus. I want to be that dog. He is, like, I hope I've given him a good life. Like, he's spoiled. He spends the vast majority of his day in a big old floofy, furry blanket on my bed, on a pillow, no less, okay? Like, he is pampered. I pick him up and I bring him to his food bowl. He has special food because he's old and his little toofs. Yeah. So, for him to actually need to come upstairs and see where I'm at, like, that's kind of, you know. And it just kind of hit me as I was coming out of the bathroom that, like, my sugar's crashing. And I noticed all 3 of my animals are upstairs. Y'all heard Vlad, like, he was up here checking on me? Yeah. Yeah. They do know. All right, Miss Kelley, you ready? By the way, Kung Fu Tea has this new apple green tea that's phenomenal. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. It makes me so happy. All right. You have coercion, determination, and temptation. Whatever, actually, I think whoever, okay? Someone who has been, especially, really, I think over the last year, coercing you into staying either in a job, in a situation, in something. They've been coercing you into just staying. Every single one of us has been in a job that we knew was toxic as fuck. The boss sucked. The employees sucked. Coworkers sucked. People sucked. Like, everything sucked. Even the money. The money sucked. But yet, there's always somebody, every time we're like, I'm going to quit. Fucking hate this place. I'm looking for a new job. There was always somebody that coerced you into staying. Every single one of us has had a job like this. Maybe it was our, like, work best friend or something. You're like, don't leave me. Like, please don't leave me. Like, just, we'll just figure it out. We'll, whatever. Or maybe you even went into your boss and put in your 2-week notice. And the boss was like, well, we really can't afford to lose you. So, I can give you a raise. And, your boss coerced you into say, whatever this is, Kelley, they have been coercing you into staying in this situation. That's over. I don't know if this is you have finally had enough. I don't know if this is finally I don't know. Yule is bringing this being done. When Yule brings this, I'm done with this, you're going to have to fight the urge to not just be like, snip, 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 cut, 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 cut. Bye. Because, like I said, bills don't care if you have a job or not. Just saying, okay? So you're going to have to make some plans before you can, fly the middle fingers at everybody that you need to fly them at. So I'm just saying, maybe make some plans a little bit first. It's satisfying to walk in, say, fuck you, I fucking hate you, I'm done, I'm never coming back to this goddamn bullshit, clean out your desk and fucking leave. But you gotta have a place to land. You know what I mean? You gotta have a place to land. So whatever this coercion is, just know that it's done. It's done. When you decide to move forward, when you decide to shift and change, when you decide that you are done, it is going to take some determination. It is going to take a lot of planning. It is going to take a lot of drive within yourself, determination, to put one step in front of the other and continue to go, continue to walk, continue to move forward. Because sometimes when we hit that done, we don't want to do shit. How many people do you know that they walk away from a toxic relationship and they get right back in another one? They say, I'm never ever going to be treated like that again in my life. Never ever. But they literally find the exact same motherfucker, which is a different name and he lives in a different place. They find the same motherfucker. And then they find the same. And then they find the same. And then they find the same. And then the same. And then it's just a pattern. And they don't understand. Well, I don't understand why I attract these kind of men or these kind of women. Because you're looking for them. The determination to change and to find somebody else is hard. We know every single one of us has a type. We all have a type. Usually you have two. We all have a type. And usually our type is not good for us. But we still fall down that rabbit hole. When you finally get to the point that you are so sick of those people treating you like shit, and you decide, you know what? I am not going to date people that are my type anymore. I am going to date someone that is completely out of the norm, completely not my type. It takes determination. A lot of determination. It takes a lot of up here and in here. Miss Kelley, I really have a feeling that a lot of this is about job, is about career, your job, about career, about making ends meet, and so on. Because this is the temptation card. That scared the goddamn fuck out of me. I swear to fucking shit. Fucking piece of shit phone. How many of y'all jumped? How many of y'all jumped when that happened? I'm glad that it wasn't just me. It scared the fuck out of me. I am not a good person when it comes to being scared because I'm a hitter. I'm a hitter. I get angry. I get like really angry. I get really angry. And a lot of it is because I had 3 teenage boys at one time and a husband that acted younger than them, and they all thought it was funny to scare me. They all thought it was funny to scare me. So, yeah, I don't go to spook houses. Like, I used to work in them when I was younger. I don't go to spook houses because I am afraid that I will hit someone. I'm afraid. Oh, I kind of did hit my phone. Y'all didn't see it, but like I kind of slapped the thing to turn it off. I think that legit I would hit someone. I would hit someone. Yeah, I hit someone. Miss Kelley, the reason I say that I think that this is about career, job, etc. is because of this temptation card. Because remember when I said that once we decide that we are no longer going to work for that toxic environment, we're no longer going to be in that company and that whatever, we're not going to do it. We're going to find something different. That's when they decide that, well, you know, but we can give you a raise and we can do this and we can do this. This is when they decide that they're going to do all of that stuff. Okay? And I have a feeling that they're going to be really laying it on thick with this temptation. So Yule is going to bring you the determination to let go of this coercive aspect, let go of this toxic work environment, etc. But they're going to do everything they can to keep you. There's also going to be another work environment that is just as bad, if not worse than this one, that it's going to be so tempting to take that job and start right away. It's going to be so tempting to take the new job, tell these people to fuck all the way off. It's going to be so tempting. So you have a decision to make for Yule. It's not just this letting go of the toxic shit. You have a really hard decision you have to make. Okay? Do you take the tempting road? Do you stay in that work environment? Do you take this other job that you know is going to be shit? You have a really hardcore decision to make. Or do you continue to be determined to find a better job? They're out there, I promise. I promise. Okay? I am not going to say, don't be tempted, because sometimes we have to take that shit job so we can find the better job. So I do 100% get it. If you, especially when we have kids, when we need insurance and all that stuff, sometimes you have to take a job that's shit because you have to have those things, especially if you have kids. So just know that that's a thing. Okay? That temptation is coming your way. And you're going to have a really intense decision to make come Yule. Okay? Miss Phoenix. There's the Phoenix. What's up, girl? All right. Ready, Miss Phoenix? I'm doing good. It's sweet of you to ask. Interesting. Because if I remember right, aren't you going through a split up? You start off with abuse, then equality, then respite. Yule is bringing you a break from this. What's interesting about this card, the abuse card, this is a siren, basically. Somebody that used to lure sailors to their demise and would torture them before the demise. This is a double-edged sword right here. Okay? Yule is going to bring you a break from this, like a complete shift and pause, whether the other person is, turning their behavior to somebody else or whatever it is. But it is 100% you getting a break from that. The other thing is this. As you get in a break from that, there's another energy that comes in with this. Now, I don't really think that this is like a romantic thing. I think the energy coming in with this is either a friend, family member, somebody that's coming in under the guise of helping you. You know exactly what I'm saying? And at first they may actually be helping, but then they start pushing the, well, if you did this, if you did this, if you did this. Parents are fantastic for this. We all know an overbearing aunt, mom, grandmother, sister, friend, whatever, that is happy to help us, but we need to do exactly what they say. We all have somebody like that in our lives, every single one of us. So be careful with that. So it's like this one goes out and this one tries to come in and fill the void. I don't think for 1 second that you're going to allow that other person to come in. I think what's going to happen is you finally being able to see that person for what they are and what they're trying to do. Yule is going to bring a very intense amount of equality. And I think that this is something that you've been lacking for so long. I think that this is something that you need so badly. You're going to have to be careful to not overdo it, okay? Because equality can go so far that it ends up being detrimental. So you might start off, I'm going to use dating as an example, okay? And I'm not saying that you're going to start dating somebody. I'm just using dating as an example, okay? So let's say that you just exited a horrible relationship where that person controlled all of the money. They were financially abusive. And now you have your own adult money. When you get your fucking paycheck, you get to pay your own bills. You actually have money left over. You can do things. You can go to fucking eat if you want. And you get invited on a date. Okay? So you're like, okay, only, let's do 50-50. I don't want to feel like I owe you anything, vice versa, and so on. So you go 50-50. Well, then you like that feeling of being able to pay for yourself, to do things for yourself so much that it gets to the point that you can end up ruining a relationship by insisting everything be super equal or that you take the lead. So it can be ruined in one of two ways, in that maybe it's your birthday, okay? And the person you've been dating for a couple of months, they want to take you out to eat for your birthday. And they would like to pay the check. It's their birthday gift to you. Like, they don't know what to get you because maybe you're hard to buy for, right? So they want to, they want to get you some flowers and they want to take you out to dinner, their treat. Well, maybe you insist on, well, I'm going to pay for my half. And that starts a rift in that relationship. That starts a problem. Because where they just wanted to be nice, where they just wanted to do something kind for you for your birthday and spoil you a little bit, now you've kind of like set that equality. It has to be equal. And sometimes people be an ass about it, damn well. And then it starts to really cause problems with that relationship. Fuck off. And then it starts to cause problems with that relationship. So when it causes problems with that relationship, you can end up losing something that was great. The other way that it can go is by trying to be too equal with stuff. Then you start paying for everything without somebody knowing. Now, I 100% have been on a bad date, waited till the motherfucker went to the bathroom, paid the check, and fucking left. Like, signaled the bartender before the motherfucker ever got up to go to the bathroom. So I could jet. But it can really swing the other way hardcore. In that, in trying to be equal, you're emasculating the person in front of you. Like, you're really embarrassing the person in front of you. They may be all for being equal. They may be all for you paying for you, them paying for them. Nobody owes anybody anything. It's great, it's equal. But the minute you start pushing too far, it pushes people away. So equality is a fantastic thing until it's taken too far. And I know you're like, wait, what? And I just want you to think about that for a minute, okay? Equality is a great thing until it's taken too far. The other thing I want you to remember is that equality equality is equality. If you want equality in one aspect, you have to have equality in all of the aspects. You can't just pick and choose what you want to have equality in. Do you see what I'm saying? I said all of that to say this. I feel like for the longest time, things for you have been unfair. They have been unfair. Whether it is emotional abuse, financial abuse, physical, whatever this abuse is that you're escaping from. And please, I hope you didn't take that as me griping at you. I felt like somebody else needed to hear that, okay? Sometimes equality is equality. Sometimes when you're used to having to do nice things for somebody, because if you didn't, you knew damn well what was coming later. If you didn't do all of the things in the house, if you didn't make all of the food, if you didn't do all of the things, then you got screamed at all night. You weren't allowed to sleep. Or whatever. You didn't get your allowance for gas that week. You know what I'm saying? Every single one of us has been in an abusive relationship. You know exactly what I'm saying. So then when equality happens and we find ourselves in a situation where you do something nice for somebody or they do something nice for you, you go, what do you want? Why did you do something nice for me? What do you want? What are you after? You start to like freak out about this equality. So this is going to be a unique thing for you. The first time we experience a relationship where things are equal, it's hard. It's so hard, especially when you've been in a very abusive situation. You don't believe that person that they're doing it because that's the way things are in a good relationship and a good job, you know? So, know that when this equality finally sets in, everything in you is going to buck against it. Whether it is too far, you know, I need someone else to control things, or too far and I need to control everything. There's going to be a lot of unlearning as far as this abuse goes. Okay? What I do love is this, that Yule is also bringing this very unique way of being. This is being able to sit and look over everything going on in your life with a very unique looking glass. This is you being able to sit and think about things. You being able to sit and plan through things. You being able to just step back and take a break instead of continually having to be the one to do every single fucking thing. This is a fantastically freeing and dangerous place to be, because the longer you are in this place right here, you get addicted to it. And when you get addicted to it, you don't want to let go of it, because this is a fantastic amount of freedom right here. Even though there is a warning that kind of comes with this, honey, enjoy this. Run with it. Don't let go of it. Wallow in it. Because this has been a thing for so fucking long that finally getting a break, finally getting an amazing aspect of you can actually do whatever the fuck you want and not have to answer to anybody. Enjoy every bit of that. Enjoy every fucking bit of this. Okay? I love that you said you needed the reminder to not crumble into temptation. I love that because, yeah, I just love that you knew exactly what I was talking about. I'm just saying. All right, Miss Katherine West, you ready? Okay. So you have fate, you have revenge, and then you have compliance. Very interesting cards. Yours is a little different. All three of these things are separate things. They are not one after the other after the other. This is three separate things. So while all of them are big things, them together as a whole make up, it's almost like, I don't know the right word to call it. Almost like a shell around you. So let's talk about fate. Yule is bringing you a present. Yule is bringing you a gift. And when you get this gift, when something happens that is fated to happen to us, we don't know how to take that when it happens. It might look like the best thing in the world, but in our gut, we're like, this is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. It might look like the worst thing in the world. And in our gut, we go, oh my God, this is going to be fantastic. Even though everything around us is on fire, we're like, this is going to be fantastic. Yule is bringing you a gift. Yule is bringing you a really interesting gift. And to be honest, this is like an upgrade. And when this upgrade falls into your lap, it's going to be one of those things where you look at it and you simultaneously think how amazing and how terrible it's going to be at the same time. I am going to advise you not to shy away from this gift, because some of the bad that you immediately think about is not so bad. And some of the good may not be so good. Everything is kind of in the middle. So I'm going to advise you not to shy away from this gift. To be honest, I think that this gift is in the form of a person. This could be a friend that you really needed in your life. It could be romantic, whatever. But this is in the form of a person. Okay? This, however, this is you getting to watch karma. This is 100% you getting to watch karma. This is the revenge card. This is, what's funny is, this isn't even you having to lift a finger. This isn't even you having to do a damn thing. This is you getting to watch karma for shit that was done to you. And what's funny is, I have a feeling that this is going to happen. It's going to start with someone that you really, you didn't expect that they had the amount of involvement that they did. And as the karma is happening, as the revenge is happening, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, at first, you're going to be upset. At first, you're going to be like, oh my God, I had no idea that this person was really as in deep in the situation as they were. And then, of course, that karma, it's not trickle-down effect. It's an explosion effect. Gathers everybody else up in it. And you get to kind of sit back with some popcorn and a nice cup of hot cocoa or your chosen thing and just watch and be like, ha, 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 ha. Clap at the end with the big explosion. But it is going to show where there's been a couple of people in this situation that were way more involved with it than you realized. So be prepared for that, because when that happens, when we realize that someone we thought was our friend, a divorce is a fantastic example of this. There is always somebody that you thought was your friend. Maybe they were your friend before you ever got married to that person or whatever. This is your friend. And suddenly you see them for what they are. Maybe they were playing both sides. Maybe they were taking information from you and giving it to the other person. Maybe they were in the middle of it, like doing everything they could on both sides to fuck with both of you. Maybe they were doing everything they could to sabotage you. But the whole time you thought they were your friend. So some of that does hurt a lot when that happens. But getting to watch them get their karma, and then getting to watch the other person get their karma, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Yule. The compliance card, though. Let's chat about the compliance card, because this one's kind of interesting. Apparently, you maybe might kind of be a little stubborn. I'm going to sneeze. You maybe might kind of be a little stubborn. Let's hope I don't have 4 in a row. This morning, I had to pause my class. I sneezed 4 fucking times. I never sneeze 4 times. Once or twice. Never 4. Weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like I can feel it right here. Christine, you shut your face. You shut your face! Ugh! Now my whole face is plugged up. Fucking stupid. I just want to breathe, man. Okay. Miss Katherine, you maybe might kind of be a little stubborn, and there is something that you've really been like digging your heels in, dragging your feet, like you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it, or you are doing it, whatever it is. Like you have 100% put your feet in the sand, dug them down to the bedrock, like you are not budging on this. You're going to have to shift your perception just slightly. You're going to have to shift just slightly. Whether it's kind of letting up a little bit and saying, oh, well, you know, actually, okay, maybe I will give this a try. Or whatever it is. I think that this is something where you've said, I will never, ever do this. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. I think that there's going to come an offer, probably around the new year, that you just can't refuse. You just can't refuse. I'm just saying. Dude, this is the weirdest feeling. I can feel like my nose doing this twitch thing inside my nose. It's not doing it on the outside. Inside. I'm like, just fucking sneeze. Just fucking sneeze. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid! Feel like a little kid. Mama can't breathe. Did that make sense? Even with my sneezy craziness? Did that make sense, Miss Katherine? I know that you've said you would never ever do this again. But I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Then it won't be like a blindsided thing. Yeah, I've been chugging medicine every 5 minutes today, and it's fucking stupid. And what's funny is the alarm that went off was my 4-hour timer to take some more Dayquil. This is just stupid. It's stupid. It is what it is. Been really stubborn about it because you know you have to do it. Okay. So you know exactly what this is. So you know exactly what this is. Hang on, let me... uh-oh. I think I just fucked something up. Hold on. Oh, no. I did. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know I did Tanya's read. I was like, I can't find her. Like, I know I did it. Like, what the fuck just happened? All right. I really thought I just messed all of that up, and I was about to really get upset. All right. Miss Tiffany Smith, you're next. Yeah, I can't breathe at all out of my face now. Plugged up. Fun. Okay, we're going to do this. Kabam. Ready? Oh my God, I hate this feeling. D. What the fuck? Denial. Deception. Drama. That's craziness. All right. Yours is interesting in that this is kind of one thing leads to one thing leads to one thing. Okay? I just wish I would sneeze. Like, I'm even trying to stare at the light so I will sneeze. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I hate that fucking feeling. Stupid. I don't know what it is you've been in denial about. We all like to be in denial over all kinds of shit. Like, I like to be in denial that I really need to go take some more medicine. Because I like to be in denial that I probably shouldn't drink as much coffee as I drink. I like to be in denial about a lot of things. You know, we all do, right? We all do. This is driving me up the fucking wall. I may have to pause and, like, go take some medicine because I am going to... I can't even breathe. I can't even do the breaths. All right. Whatever it is that you have been in denial about, this is kind of going to come to a head. So what sucks about this... Please let me sneeze. Please let me sneeze. Please let me sneeze. I'm being denied sneezes. And it's making me upset. Whatever it is that you've been in denial about, Yule is going to bring this to a head in a really, really intense way, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck in the moment and then be great at the same time. Because when we have something put in our face, dude, you've been in denial about this. Dude, you've been in denial about this. It happens a lot. I did, Anna. Don't call me on my bullshit. To be fair, you begged, not just... I did. And now I'm like, just fucking sneeze. Because, like, my Vicks is downstairs. Like, all of my clear your face up is downstairs. Stupid. But when we're in denial about something... Look at Nicole come in here to help me out with some stuff. I love you. Yes. No. Hang on just a minute. Let me take this... Not on camera, so TikTok doesn't go, oh, we're taking the drugs. Dumb bitch, taking the DRUGS.
Okay. It's so funny to hear you echo.
Oh, because of the delay? Yeah.
I've seen that horror movie. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love you so much for that.
Do you want me to put Josh?
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
Bear, did you follow her up here?
No, Bear was already.
Oh, you already up here? Oh, is Kay not letting you in down there with her? You can stay up here with me. It's okay. Because we all know when I light incense, I get flagged for tobacco. So I am sure... No, there was one time I took Tylenol on a live. And then everybody started getting a warning about not doing whatever. I'm like, it's got fucking Tylenol, ho. Yeah. So I can see that happening. All right, let's talk about denial some more. Let's talk about denial some more. When we're in denial about something, and it gets brought up in front of us, like bam, bam, bam. At first, we're in denial about the denial. Like, we know. You know what I mean? We're in the denial about the denial. I came in and you were fangirling. Like, what? Why? Wait, what? What happened? We literally get in denial about our denial. We're like, no. The universe keeps telling me, the universe keeps telling me this, but it's not really this. Yule is going to kind of put this in front of you on a silver platter. Because I don't think that this is something that needs to be hardcore smacked in your face. I don't think that this is something that... It's almost like you've been looking at something through rose-colored glasses. You see the red flags. But you've been looking at it through rose-colored glasses because you kind of want to be in denial about it a little bit. I don't think this is a horrible thing. Really, to be honest. I don't. I think that this is an eye-opening thing, and I think that this is something that's going to help you see a situation complete. Because when you see the situation complete, when you take off the rose-colored glasses, this right here is the deception card. A lot of times when you've been putting off getting divorced for 9 years. Girl, I understand that. When we take off the rose-colored glasses, we see all of the layers of deception. Because deception is not ever just one thing. It becomes a web of shit. When we have those glasses on, we don't see the web. We might see the spider. We don't see the web that we're stuck in. So deception works in so many different ways because it is that person deceiving us in some way, shape, or form, and it's us deceiving ourselves as well. The problem with deception is this. Once you see the web, you can't unsee the web. And we get to this point where we see the web and we don't trust anything. And when we don't trust anything, then we continue to look around and we start to make up pieces of the web in our mind that aren't really there. And that causes this. That causes this drama aspect. So Yule is going to show you all of these things. I would say that the 21st is going to be a very eventful day for you. And I don't mean drama. I don't mean fighting. I don't mean any of that. Yule itself, the 21st, has an interesting way of opening up our eyes to a lot of things. And I have a feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. I would do a Yule celebration. Even if nobody else does. Even if it's just something small. Maybe you just cook dinner, make a cake, something like that. And don't really tell anybody else that it's just to let go of the things that are holding you back this winter. So in spring, you can start over in a new way. You can become a bigger, brighter, bolder flower. And I said it that way on purpose. There's a reason that lotus flowers are my favorite. They grow out of the grossest shit. They can grow anywhere. In fact, some of the most beautiful lotuses that have ever been grown grow out of the grossest shit. This is driving me up the wall. So I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. They grow anywhere, and they grow out of the grossest shit. Yule is going to be fantastic for you. It's going to be freeing for you, but it's also going to make you have to deal with some very, very hard situations. Does that make sense, Miss Tiffany? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Hold, please. I'll be right back. Shit out of my nose for a minute, it'll stop. Like, it's the weirdest feeling, man.
Like I said, right price, I can find something.
Dude, it's just so weird. No, like everything cleared up all of a sudden.
Oh no, I get it.
But
I get it in here.
yes. And this nose ring is making it worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Something that is right here that will trigger everything.
Yeah,
Every
it's
time
like
my nose, I will sneeze 8 times.
that membrane in here is like twitching or something, and it's
I-
making my eye. You know how you get that itch up in your nose behind your.
always-
Oh.
No, my sinus thing is always
Yes.
this one. I know exactly.
And then
what
having
I'm
the ring, yeah. This is why I was like, all right, let me just.
Do you need like water, anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good. No, I just hope that if I stepped away and very unladylike itched my nose, that it might help. We'll see. We'll see. Stupid. It's stupid. I know I have a lot more of you guys to get through tonight. But what I'm going to do is this, because I don't know what this is. And to be honest, it's driving me up the wall. I'm sure y'all heard me. This happened this morning. It happened earlier today. So it's not like some brand new thing, right? I am going to finish these tomorrow. I will be live at 7 tomorrow. So I'll do a little bit of Reiki, and then we'll start with Kim. Well, I have 2 Kims. I have Kim E and then Kim. So my list for tomorrow will start at 7. And it'll be Kimmy M, Kim Doyle, Cinda. That's really pretty. Cinda. How many people called you Cindy Crawford though? Carol, Megan, Peter, Miss Suzanne, Anna, Gracie. Oh my God, I love that name. Miss Charlene, Kelley B, Roxanne, Lindsay, and Brett. Sorry to kind of pause and do this, but like, I don't know, when this happened earlier, all I could do was sit with something hot on my nose for a little bit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like that membrane inside the bone right there is like doing this, and it's itching up in my eyeball. It's fucking stupid, and I just want to pull my whole side of my face out. So I'm gonna go huff some eucalyptus and probably take a hot shower with a Vicks thing. So I will finish you guys up tomorrow. There's already a live scheduled at 7, so after Reiki, I will finish you guys with the Yule reads, okay? Thank you guys. And I'm sorry that I have to like cut this short. This is just all right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Those of you guys that are sick, take care of yourselves too, okay?